What's up YouTube? It's OlajuwonDream and we're back again with another NBA 2K21 next generation video. So we actually have a jump shot video for you guys here today, and we have two perfect part gameplays. The first one on the two-way inside out playmaker, we dropped 16 points on 4 of 4 from deep, 6 of 6 total, and in the next gameplay we're using the post playmaker and we dropped 13 points on 3 of 3 from deep and 5 of 5 total shooting. And that gameplay also includes an 89% contested green. So this base goes absolutely crazy, you guys. Now my favorite thing about this base, it's usable for every single build. That's right, 7'3", 7'1", 5'7", 6'7", it does not matter. This jumper is usable for every single one of your builds. So I have been using this on my 7'2", my 7'0", everything. Now I wish I knew about this base sooner, but shout out to Uncle Demi. We were running some rec and I was actually streaming at the time, and he's like, yo, you gotta try out this base. I was using Dwayne Wade base at the time. It is actually a pretty fast jump shot. I still like Dwayne Wade, it's still a great jump shot, but sometimes you get some bad catch animations and it kind of messes up your jump shot. You try and compensate for it, and then you usually get slightly late, or it can be a little bit tricky to time sometimes, but this base is absolutely nuts. So one of my IRL friends, who you guys might have seen before, B-Watts, he tried out this base. He missed his first 2 shots, but he greened 6 straight afterwards. And he's like, yeah, this base is really nice. So I'm like, okay, I definitely gotta try this out. So the next day I went and put it on, greened my first 2 shots with it. Absolutely OP. Now this two-way inside out playmaker does have an 86 3-ball, so it is especially green on this. And if you have a 6'7" Demi with a 93 pointer and you throw this base on, oh my goodness, you are gonna be a sharp shooter, especially with that sharp shooting takeover, spot up precision. Oh my goodness, dude, you are gonna be lights out. That's a straight GG's. But this base, it's not necessarily the fastest, it's not the slowest, it's a good in-between medium regular speed jump shot, I would say. Now it is still on 100% speed. I will drop the full jump shot at the end of the video, so make sure you guys tune in, watch this, check out that 89% contested green later on in the second gameplay as well too. It goes absolutely nuts. I definitely like this base, and like my IRL was saying, he doesn't think he's the greatest shooter. I think he's pretty fine at shooting, but this base turned him into a lights out knockdown shooter. So if you struggle a little bit with shooting, I highly recommend trying this base out. Right there, I accidentally shot the fadeaway 3. I don't normally shoot the fades. They are a bit of a problem right now. They are going in at an extremely high rate. This is supposed to be a basketball simulation game, so the fadeaway 3-pointer is probably the lowest percentage shot you can take in a basketball game, and it is the main means of offense for a lot of people right now. So I do hope that that does get toned down a little bit. I think it would make the game a little bit more enjoyable and a little bit more realistic, just because people shouldn't be looking for the main offensive shot to be a fadeaway 3-pointer. It should be a set 3, maybe a mid-range. I'm totally fine with fadeaway mid-ranges and everything like that. That's totally understandable. It's a lot more of an efficient shot than a 3-point fadeaway. Like, you got Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, masters of the mid-range. You even got the current gen DeMar DeRozan. He is a mid-range maestro. Those dudes shoot a lot of fadeaways. You don't see many people shooting fadeaway 3s as their main means of offense, but I think that will be fixed later on, hopefully pretty soon. But once that happens, I think the game will be a lot more enjoyable. But definitely try out this base. It's gonna make your shooter even more green. Now, even with the 7'2", with the 74 3-ball off rip, 78 and 99, it's still greenable. It is still a very, very nice base, and you guys will see here too, especially with the sharpshooting takeover. I did not get dual sharpshooting takeover, just a singular sharpshooting takeover. It is absolutely incredible. Right there, first shot, big greens. I love it. Now, some of the defensive things in the game people have been complaining about. They say that people are able to do too much on offense, but I kind of like it. I think that the best defenders are really going to show out right now. If you have good instincts on defense, I think that's really going to show, and you're going to be that much more of an elite player. because you have to really determine how much space you can give between you and the defender to be able to close out still and not give them an open three, but still be able to stay in front of them if they want to drive with their Hall of Fame quick first step if they're on a 6'7" demi. So in this gameplay, I'm showing a little bit more defense. I was guarding a pretty good player. He's an SS1. I have played against him in the rec. Shout out to Kobe. RIP Kobe for life. Yes, sir. Big shout out to the Mamba. But still, he could dribble. He could toss up a little bit like that. So this was a bit of a good challenge on defense. Right there, the absolutely nasty spin dunk goes absolutely crazy. If people want to shoot fadeaways, I'm gonna do the nasty spin dunk. The spin dunk's only worth 2 points, the fadeaway is worth 3, so we're gonna go crazy right there. See right there, I just gave him a little bit too much space. That was definitely a greetable shot, but just like that, in his mouth. I activated the takeover right before I caught the ball. It's so funny. I don't know if you could hear the audio there, but I'm like, ooh, that's a bad shot. Ooh, and then I do my typical freaking out. Oh, it's absolutely nasty, but the sharpshooting takeover goes absolutely nuts. I have not tried out the limitless range takeover yet. I do want to, but I have heard that the spot up precision is just so much better. And as you can tell right there, 89% contested green, going absolutely nuts. And my 3-ball rating on this build is an 81 at the moment, but in takeover it would be an 89. So an 89 3-ball in sharpshooting takeover, greening an 89% contested shot. Overdose. Shout out to Duke Dennis. Oh my goodness, going absolutely crazy. Right there, I accidentally threw away the lob. Kobe greening up, accidentally leaving him open as well too. But like I said, I wanted to leave some more of the defensive plays and leave this as more of a whole gameplay up, because I do edit out pretty much just to keep the offense in the game. And I have been seeing some people ask for more defense, so here we go. But also, you could also check out my streams. I have been streaming quite a bit more. I do plan on streaming more as well too. Right there, so glad that didn't go in. I don't know if he actually meant to shoot that or not, but a fadeaway mid-range should not go in like that. But right there, see Ty wide open on the extra pass. Unfortunately, he misses it, and then I stopped the fast break right there. But shout out to my guys Ty Show and B Watts in this video as well too. Like I was talking about, IRL friends right here, we've been rocking this base ever since Demi told us about it, and it has made us into seriously lights out shooters. If you've been struggling at all with shooting, please try out this base. I'll pretty much guarantee you that it's gonna make you a lot better. It might take a little bit to get used to, but once you do, you're gonna love it. I absolutely guarantee that you're gonna love it. But this was a pretty close game right here. B Watts hitting the big white, but woo-wee. You guys have to try out this base. I cannot lie. It's gonna go absolutely crazy. Here we have to play some lockdown defense in Kobe. Right there, we make him pick up his dribble. Thank goodness, it's getting pretty down to the wire here. Now, it does seem a little bit more intense than a 19-10 game because I know what these guys are capable of. So I'm playing my hardest defense that I can. I do not want to lose this game, but we're gonna go crazy. We only got 10 points right here. You know we're gonna hit the game-winning shot coming up right away. Ty hits me in the corner. Late contest. Good night, Jim Kite. That's the gameplay right here. But we're gonna get right into the jump shot, you guys. I hope you guys give this shot a chance, because I did not initially. I did try it out before. I heard some things about this base. Didn't like it, gave it a second try. I'm in love with it now, but let's get right into it. So we're going to make this jump shot from scratch. It's a very simple and very easy jump shot to use and make. So very quickly, just go down to jump shot 3. That's right, jump shot 3. Now when Uncle Demi told me about this, I did not believe him either. I was like, jump shot 3? Are you sure? But man, this jump shot has been absolutely money, as you guys can tell throughout this whole video. Now, this base definitely has not been popular in any other 2K, but I'm glad that they do this type of thing, honestly, because there's like a base that will be popular for a year or two and get really overused. Recently, it's been base 98 and base D Wade. Other years, it's been base 11 and one of the amateur bases. But now, I like that they kind of like switch it up each years every so often, make other bases way more usable. It's really refreshing to use different bases in my mind. So yeah, this base goes absolutely crazy. It's not the fastest jump shot. It's a nice medium speed jump shot, I would say, but It is very, very greenable. So definitely go with the 100% release speed. I don't think you should go anything slower than that. I think it'll be too slow of a jump shot if you go with the 75%, and people will be able to contest you more. So I think this is the perfect speed, honestly. And like I was talking about before, this base is usable for every single build. So it is absolutely OP, you guys, and you guys definitely gotta check this one out. But like I was talking about before, if this jump shot helps you out, please drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.